Yo, what's up guys, it's Technological back here, and today in this video we are going to unbox this MSI Armor 1660 Ti graphics card and we'll install it onto our PC. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So right now I'm on my way to build an all MSI themed gaming PC and I'm upgrading from my 1050 Ti. So yes, there is no graphics card on my PC right now. I got it sold out a couple of days ago and I have bought this graphics card, the Armor 1660 Ti, for around 9,000 rupees used from the Facebook group Zoukart. If you're interested about buying used PC components online and through trustworthy methods, comment down, I'll make a dedicated video on that. So the box package is decent. It has got the graphics card branding on all sides. It has the MSI branding, feature sets, and few other highlights mentioned on all sides. You can see that the MSI's official tape is still there, which means that the previous owner has kept this package really safe and secure. Though it has been got a little bit crushed down due to the transit damage, rest everything looks fine. So let's get to the interiors of the package, and there you can see we have the bracket all foam wrapped up really well, beneath which we have our graphics card. It's really surprising to see that this MSI envelope is still present here. What actually you get inside this envelope is the user manual, the warranty card, and few other stuff. It could be a driver's CD as well in some of the units. Manual apart, let's get to our graphics card. It is really good to see that it is still present in the original ESD packaging. ESD stands for electrostatic discharge, which this package protects your graphics card from any electrostatic discharge so that it does not get any sort of damage due to the ESD buildup. So the card looks really pristine and clean. It has also got its label on the screw that determines the warranty seal has never been opened up. We can also see that three of the display plugs are still in and there is no sign of rust or dust on this card anywhere. And so with that, we can conclude that the card's physical condition is flawless, and number 2, this card has never ever been opened up for any purpose. So now coming to the card's build quality. MSI graphics cards are always known for their durability, and the Armor series just take it to a whole different level. The backplate is pure metal, the body area is made up of plastic, and you can see that the design is really sleek and simple. This area with the MSI branding, it is holographic, so it will reflect, but it does not have any light of its own. It requires an 8-pin PCIe power connector and it should be powered by a minimum of 600 watt power supply. Even the fans are spinning well, which means the fans have not been overused, causing any harm to the bearings. The entire cooling mechanism for this card includes these two fans with an aluminum heatsink covered by two copper pipes that are in direct touch with the die. You can see that a bit of thermal pad is exposed out. It is really good to have thermal pads between the memory chips and the heatsink as well. On the rear I/O, you basically get one HDMI port coupled with three display ports. It's normal to see that HDMIs are being taken over by DP in today's date. So yes, the card looks and feels all good. Let's go ahead and install it into our PC. So yes, for the MSI theme build, I have swapped to an MSI B450 Tomahawk motherboard. It's a full ATX board, so we have two graphics card slots. So it's recommended to use the top one because that is going to be at priority for running at higher speeds. It's a 750 watt power supply from Gigabyte, though which I'll be swapping out really soon. It just needs to have the power connector that's required for the card. Every power supply has at least one of these PCI power connectors, so it should be enough for it. For the installation, just make sure to unlock the bracket by giving it a push towards the board and then just simply slide the card into the slot. Make sure to align it well with the rear IO as well because sometimes it might get stuck on its way. And once it's in, it should be sturdy enough not to move by any external force. Once the card is installed, don't forget to drop down the screws that is used for fixing it up on the PCI slot. And once card installed, the last step remains is to connect the power connector. If it is a 6 pin, make sure to break it down, remove the other two and then connect it. But since this is an 8 pin, we need to couple it up together and then the entire plug goes into the card. And with everything set up, let's power on the PC. It turns on just fine. And yes, we do have display on the screen as well. So let's quickly run a couple of tests and then I'll get back to the results. Whenever testing a graphics card, whether it's good, bad, has any issues, the only thing you need to do is to run a stress test. You can do it through any 3D benchmarking applications. I'm using MSI Combustor. Run it for at least 2 hours, and after 2 hours just check what the peak temperatures are. I'm getting 62 degrees highest after a 2-hour stress test, which is somewhat decent for a dual fan 1660 Ti. The temperatures are good, there was no system crash during the stress test, which means that the card is in good health and it can be used for another longer period of time without any issues. So yes, this was my next big step towards my all MSI theme gaming PC. By present, when I'm uploading this video, that's November 2024, I have my PC built up and here's a glance of what it looks like. So yeah, this was my next big step. I'll be bringing up more series for this where I'll show you that I have bought used components, and I'll also give a short summary of the platform where I've bought it from, so that in case you are looking for used PC parts for cheap, you can follow this method. If you want a dedicated video on that, do comment down, I'll make one. And yes, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and don't forget to subscribe as we keep coming up with such videos every week. Thanks for watching.